Let's do Diddy. Don't do Diddy. Let's look at his chart, though.
Oh, Diddy. He's got a lot going on here. First, he is a 5-1, which makes him a left angle cross. Left angles need to do all of the internal work of the right angle charts. And then there is the added layer of we interact and intercept, and our karma is connected to other people. When a left angle does not do their internal work first, they get into heaps of trouble. Diddy's chart is really open. He only has 3 defined centers, and then he does not have the throat defined, which really answered a lot of questions for me. It was probably out of the insecurity of his completely undefined heart that he pushed himself into hustle culture, into like a life that he would never have to experience the pain that he did in his youth again. But he's probably really struggled to express himself because his energy is not connected to his throat, and his throat is undefined. When you're looking at a chart that is much more open like this, what this means is they absorb other people's energy, and many times they don't even realize they're doing it. It's something that just happens naturally with all of us. So he will be absorbing things from the people all around him and then amplifying it. And then he's going to amplify it even more through his emotions, his generator sacral, and through a view of who he is. But all of these gates in his G center are subconscious gates because they come from the design side. So this may be a question for him, especially through his earlier, first 30 years of life. Someone like him who has a lot of cases in the public view always fascinates me because I can see in his chart why he behaves the way he does and why he has the problems that he does. A lot of it comes from this circuitry of defense. It runs from the spleen through the sacral and to the solar plexus. When this is undefined, we will not know how to have boundaries. We will not know how to protect ourselves. Resources may be challenging. There's also a lot of sexuality that runs through here. When I was studying serial unalivers, a lot of them have the 59 here. And that kind of checks out with him too in the dysfunction, because this is all about control of sexuality, and it can be very beneficial. It's what keeps our species alive, but it can also be very, very detrimental because it's deeply emotional and highly controlling. Not only that, it's in a superconscious placement within his chart. And then the connecting gate, the 6, is his double Pluto, which means this is going to be a really deep struggle for him and something that he is challenged with. And without doing the inner work, this type of circuitry is incredibly toxic. And dare I say, very grapey. What stood out to you about his chart? And if you like doing charts or just love human design, want to learn more, join us for free on School. We'd love to have you there. We'll see you around.